Hello, welcome to our neurotransmitter animation project. We're Jenina Zhu, Daniel Lee, and Eric Han. Let's say that you need to order chickens from the ever-reliable www.chickens.com. The first thing you do is place your order. The chickens.com server receives your order and begins the process required to send your precious chickens to your house. This order placement is analogous to a neuron receiving a signal from another neuron. After the neuron receives a signal through its dendrites, the signal then passes through the cell body, or soma, before it reaches the axon. This is analogous to the server telling the chicken farms to pack 2 chickens to prepare for chipping. Just like how the axon has a constant negative membrane potential ready to transduct the signal at any time, the UPS delivery service is also ready to receive and deliver the chickens as soon as they arrive at the UPS office. In our analogy, the chickens.com farm is the place where the cell body attaches to the axon, the place where the transmission of the signal down the axon begins. The truck brings the package to the UPS station. From the UPS station, the chickens.com truck will refuel and return to the chickens.com farm. This refueling represents the sodium-potassium pump restoring the concentration gradient to negative 70 millivolts, or resting potential. After the package is transferred to the UPS truck, it will leave and take the chickens to the post office. At the post office, the chickens will be again transferred from the old truck to the new one. The UPS truck will refuel and head back, and from this point, the chickens will head to their destination, your house. At this point, they have reached the axon terminal. This graph shows how our analogy matches up with the process in which signals are transmitted down the axon. There are 3 major action potentials shown, and they correspond to the transport of the chickens in the 3 phases. From the farms to the UPS to the post office, and the post office to your house. We can relate our analogy to the action potential of the neuron in 4 main parts. Point 1 is where the truck driver starts up his truck. Point 2 is where the truck driver accelerates and then decelerates once he gets to his destination. Point 3 is the time it takes to refuel the truck, and point 4 is the time it takes to transfer the chickens from one truck to another. When the truck driver gets to your house, it's analogous to when the axon terminal prepares to send a signal to the receiving neuron. And when you sign your order, that's analogous to when the calcium enters the calcium channels in the presynaptic membrane, which causes the release of neurotransmitters, or in our analogy, finalizes the transaction and puts the chickens in your possession. The tetanus toxin, or tetanospasmin, is a very potent neurotoxin, which blocks the release of inhibitory neurotransmitters such as GABA and glycine. This means that the smallest stimulus will cause huge amounts of acetylcholine to be released from motor neurons, which can have devastating effects on your muscles.